Gentlemen, I hope this finds you well. For those of you who haven't gotten a chance to get acquainted with me, I am Midge Strider. I am the Director of Safety here at Evergreen. And today we just wanted to make a quick video to go over one of the fundamental policies of Evergreen's safety program, and that is the acronym BESPAE. We're going to go through each letter of the acronym, explain what it means and why it is a core tenet of Evergreen's safety philosophy and what it can do for you. So the first letter of the acronym, B, stands for back off. It's kind of self-explanatory. The number one type of accidents that semis are involved in are rear-end collisions. And the best thing we can do to prevent this from happening is put as much space in between ourselves and the bumper of the vehicle in front of us on the highway. So a good rule of thumb is to keep 5 to 7 seconds of distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. A tool to help you kind of determine what this is, what that amounts to, is to pick an object, a stationary object on the side of the road, and count in your head how many seconds it takes you to close the gap between you and that stationary object, and then apply, assuming that distance is around 5 seconds, apply that same distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. Yeah, that should give you a significant cushion, enough to slow down and stop if they have an emergency, a blowout, something unexpected like that. The next letter, E, stands for eyes up. Guys, I can't tell you strongly enough, distracted driving is a huge issue. Not just for commercial drivers, but for everyone on the road. We live in the age of cell phones. Guys, please stay off your phones while you're driving. You cannot operate a vehicle safely if you're texting. There's just no way around it. We don't have driver-facing cameras because we respect your privacy. The caveat there is that we put a lot of trust in you and expect you to stay off your phones. So guys, please stay off your phones. Don't be reaching to pick up stuff off the floorboard or behind you, trying to get stuff out of your cooler. If you've got something you need to take care of, pull off. Do it then. It's worth taking the extra moment to pull off and do it then, as opposed to gambling with the safety of yourself and others on the highway. The next letter, S, stands for slow down. Once again, pretty self-explanatory, right? Speed is a killer. There's just no way around it. Driving over the speed limit, you're just putting more energy into an equation, and if you get into an accident, the damage is only going to be magnified. Obey the posted speed limit. It'll serve you well. You'll save fuel, which means more money in your pocket. Yeah, guys, I mean, it's not worth risking like I said, yourself or others on the road, and whatever little trivial amount of money you might could make by driving over the speed limit is nothing compared to the amount of money you stand to lose if you get in an at-fault accident or even get a citation for that matter. The next letter, P, stands for pre-trip and plan. Guys, when you get up in the morning, get out, do your pre-trip inspection. It only takes a few minutes, and it's the law. I know it's tempting to just check the box, but guys, more likely than not, if there's a light out, or if you have a leaky air line, or something like that, you're going to be able to find it when you do your pre-trip. And that way we can respond quickly and get it repaired before it becomes a big problem. And possibly gets you in trouble with the law. So I mean, the pre-trip inspection, it serves a purpose, guys. Get out there, do your pre-trip, and plan accordingly. Excuse me. The next letter, A, stands for anticipate. This is an important one. Guys, if you're going down the road and you see somebody backing down a driveway, just assume that they don't see you. Anticipate the possibility that they could be backing straight into your right of way. It's a very real possibility. Anticipate the possibility of deer on the road. This is something we see routinely, especially down south. There's lots of wildlife around, and it's not uncommon to have deer dash out on the road. So just maintain a constant state of vigilance so that you can anticipate these kind of hazards coming up in the road and respond quickly and respond appropriately to eliminate the risk. And that serves as a perfect segue into the last letter, E, which stands for eliminate risk. Guys, this is kind of the overarching idea of BESPA as a whole. The idea here is to eliminate as much risk as we can. It's no secret that just due to the nature of the work we do here, that we can't get rid of all the risk. But by adhering to concepts like BESPA, we can get risk down to an acceptable level where we can confidently operate on the highways day to day without getting into accidents, without putting ourselves or others at a significant risk. So guys, if you have the opportunity to remove risk from an equation, do it. If you're driving on the highway and there's vehicles around you that are driving erratically, slow down. Put distance between you and these vehicles. Eliminate the risk of an accident caused by the irrational actions of others. This is a incredibly valuable tool that you can leverage in your favor. In conclusion, guys, it's important to remember that that BESPA isn't just for protecting expensive property and keeping insurance premiums down. We don't operate on empty highways. Every day you get on that road, you are surrounded by families, people just living their lives, just like the people you love back home. We have a duty to operate safely so that we can protect their well-being as well as ourselves. We are very careful with who we hire here at Evergreen. If you're here, it's because we believe in you. We believe that you have the tools and the good judgment to operate safely, and we want to help you however we can to adhere to BESPA and our other tenets of safety here at Evergreen. So if you have any questions, please reach out to us in the safety department. We will do our very best to get your questions answered. If we can't provide an answer immediately, chances are we can make a quick phone call and figure it out. So please, reach out if you're ever faced with an uncertain situation, and we will do everything we can for you. And I think that about wraps it up, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Stay safe out there.